Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the Xbox. I've already perfected this game on PS4, although I didn't finish all of the DLC. We'll get into it more as I play, but this is kind of an experiment. I don't know what I'm calling this yet. This is somewhere in between my normal adventures and my Let's Plays, where instead of just recording the last 30 seconds when something happens, I'm just going to flat out record the full thing and then kind of like cut out the... when I don't have much to say, but let's get into it. This is one of my favourite games ever made, by the way.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, Vinicius, have you ever gone fishing with your son?
No, never. A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son. But now... let us meet our fate, shall we? Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their blood! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
Yeah. Get 'em! Can you imagine charging into that line of shields? People did that. Real human beings did that. Like, that is what fascinates me about human history. This was just a regular occurrence in the world. I mean, war still is, but... and obviously this is, a little exaggerated, but one would assume. I imagine it'd be quite hard to break someone's neck with just a mere flick of your wrist. Anyway, gameplay. So, I played this on the base PS4. It would probably have been 30 frames a second. So this will be the first time that I've done it at 60. Obviously you're watching this at 30, but know that it is 60 as I play it. Right, how do you lock onto people? Yeah, there we go. They haven't taught me how to dodge yet. It is X, I believe, yep. See you later. No, not you. I've got bigger fish to fry. Hang on. Like this guy. So, in this game they did add abilities. Which is a contested feature. It has been a while since I played this game, so... oh, that's right. That's how you do it. But I enjoyed them. I like this leading into the RPG side of things. I don't love fighting with a spear in this game. I usually go for like... I don't remember if it's like dual swords or something. But obviously this is based on this one character's story moment. It's funny because normally when I'm recording like an Adventures in style video where I just record when something happens, I'm just reacting to everything. Which is kind of why I want to try this instead. Whoops. I keep forgetting how to target and untarget. Because this is the stuff you miss, is me like grappling with the controls, I guess. So hopefully you enjoy that. Rip. Good thing he rolled. Hello. Okay, now you're teaching me how to lock him. It's not like me. There we go.
Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes!
Bro.
Try, and you will fail! Xerxes is the king of kings! All will bow before him after I crush you!
See, nowadays all this kind of talk just takes place in Twitter replies, right? Like that's where we've evolved to. Like at that point I'd just press mute and ignore this guy. Like he's clearly just rude. Ah. There we go. You're not so tough, my guy. Yeah. Chivo. See, maybe you can still go fishing with your son. Oh my god. I should have that in right now.
We are betrayed, my king. Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They are coming.
By dawn, you will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of...
Rip.
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
You tell him, Leonidas. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. We got the modern day stuff to think about too. I wonder if we'll actually get into playing as our protagonist within this episode.
Wow, this is big, Layla. Did you really think it's the spear?
This is the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss. I'll prep it for you.
I don't hate the modern day stuff, but I don't really know, because I've played up to Revelations,
I've made some changes since your last in
and then there's a gap between that and Origins, so...
no keeping up with the tech industry these days. I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
Oh my god. We'll just play on normal.
Let's take this one step at a time. Understood. If you're looking for something a little more intense, I can always adjust the settings for you later. This bit will let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
Oh, that's right. So here's the thing. I could never really tell the difference. Is that weird? So the idea is, in exploration mode, they don't just give you a quest mark and tell you to go to it. You've got to, like, read the quest text or whatever. But I swear I chose exploration mode on PS4, and then I didn't notice much different. Let's try it.
You don't need to worry about me. I've got this. A little autonomy never killed anyone. At least, I don't think so. Just let me know if you need assistance, and I can always add the helpers back in.
It also fits in with my kind of goal here, which I'll get into.
This spear, this story, it will change everything. You're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
Oh my god, imagine if they showed up in this game.
Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
you're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals.
Oh my
You
god.
have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
Okay, so which protagonist are we gonna play as? Cassandra. She's actually, I think if I remember right, I heard that she's been named as like the quote-unquote canon protagonist. But I just chose her the first time around anyway, and she is, next to Ezio, my favourite Assassin's Creed protagonist. She's amazing. Oh, I have to hold A because everything's Destiny now.
Should help us find what we're looking for. I have a good feeling about this.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come.
The start of Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it.
Oh, and Victoria, read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hey, we get to finally play the game. Except I think there's like an opening cutscene first. Hehe, look at the booty. Oh, you dropped your fish! What are you gonna have for supper now? It's Cassandra!
Hey! Shitface! Get down here!
I guess that's what people did in their free time back then.
Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough!
Get
Okay.
closer, and I will.
You should know by now. Your Cyclops always collects his debts. You have a lesson to learn.
If the Cyclops wants to teach me...
Whoops. I finished combat too quick. No more dialogue, sorry.
This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this.
Me when checking my YouTube views.
Nah. Thanks for the warning. Ugh. What happened to you? It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not.
Of course. Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus would bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Cassandra? Maybe you could ask him for me.
Sure, why not?
I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
What? A vineyard? Malaka.
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
Since when has he had a vineyard?
Yesterday, I think?
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyards. With what money?
I don't know.
Where can I find Marcus's new, beautiful estate?
You know the statue of Zeus on Mount Ainos? It's south of that.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
I never noticed a scar on Cassandra's arm before. Don't worry about your head. Worry about your body where I stabbed you multiple times. Oh, I can kill him. Nah, get out of here. You louts.
Tell that one-eyed freak if he ever sends you here again, I'm gonna cut out his other eye and feed it to my bird.
Icarus loves eyes. They're his favorite food.
I'll see Marcos as soon as I'm dressed.
Oh my god, Drachme has been added to my account. I feel like there's some input lag going on. Oh, that would be why. Okay, you can see my mouse, right? Yeah, I'm currently playing this game while looking at my frickin' capture display instead of the actual game itself. I thought I was having a weird amount of trouble in the intro there. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Everything is way more responsive. Obviously, you don't see a difference, but... Good lord. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, I got, like, the Ultimate Edition of this game or whatever. It was on sale ages ago. I actually got it so that I could play Assassin's Creed 3, which came with it.
Let's get this on.
So yeah, the problem with Ultimate Editions is I already have a bunch of legendary items. I'm not gonna bother with that shit. We're gonna play this game like it was designed to be played first. And we can upgrade the legendary items later if we decide that we want to play them. So, play with them. So, that's how we're going to approach that. As far as the DLC I have played, by the way, I played through all of the first batch of DLC. But I only played through the first half of the second batch, which is weird because I really like the subject matter. And I was really enjoying it when I was playing it. I just kind of lost interest at the time. But anyway, we are wearing our belt. I'm pretty sure that is all that she considers to be as getting dressed. Man, I love these games. Yeah, I don't love getting tutorialized in these games, but the game has no way of knowing that I already know these things. Mind you, it'd be nice if I had a button like, yeah, this isn't my first rodeo. Marcus bought a new vineyard on Kephallonia. He's in the southern part of Mount Ainos. So yeah, I was talking about the exploration. It's probably here. I was talking about the exploration thing, right? I think that's just when you go into the bird and you scout for your objective instead of it just giving it to you immediately. But yeah, I said how that kind of aligns with my current objectives. My interest in games waxes and wanes. I probably have ADHD, but suffice to say, I'm not going to be sitting down and playing through this start to finish in like a month or two. I'm going to get partway through this game, then get interested in other things and wander off and then come back to this game later. That's just how this works. Probably not the best viewing experience, but... Oh no, the consequences of our actions. Being nice in this world isn't always the best. Alright, I was just playing Origins where you can charge up a heavy attack, but can't do that in this one. Do I have a bow yet? No. Sit down, son. But yeah, as I was saying, expect this series to stop and start. If I even like making this series in this way. I love this game and I want to share it. I've already got some videos on this channel of me playing this game, but they were recorded natively on my PS4, so they're not the best quality. But they are in the traditional kind of style of my adventures in videos. I don't think there's a sprint button in these games. It's been a minute. So that's where the quest objective wants me to go, but what's in this chest up here? Oh, that would be stealing her. Okay, fair. But yeah, the main thing I want to get across before we talk to this guy is this game does have some pacing issues, but seeing as I already know the full story, what I'm planning to do is just kind of take things at a leisurely stroll, soak in the world, do some side quests as I come across them, and not get roped into the whole, like, I've got to know what happens next, and then get frustrated because I'm not high enough level.
I keep telling you, you can't do that. Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Cassandra, thank the gods. Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes.
I can still hear you. I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's beside the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine?
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
Is that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Cool, great.
Get it.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sami. I'm not very good at these things, as you know.
You want me to collect my own debt?
It's just waiting for you in Sami, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Dhuris. You know Dhuris. He's very nice.
Dhuris? How stupid can you get? Stop giving him money!
He always pays me back.
After I threaten him.
Exactly. Everybody benefits. Dhuris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work. Kephallonia is wonderful, is it not?
He'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
Of course he will. Oh, after there's another matter I want to discuss with you. After.
Fine, but I'm taking a horse. It's too hot and too long a walk to go on foot.
But...
Think of it as interest, Marcos. Everybody benefits.
Of course, my friend. You shall have your pick.
Damn, I didn't even have to hit level 20 to get a horse. That's a World of Warcraft reference. Okay. Oh yeah, I get to choose my horse. He just tells me like, oh, this horse is very swift, that kind of thing. We don't need that.
I've made my choice.
Which one will it be?
The horse on the left matches my current outfit the most, so...
The one on the left.
Fine choice. But this particular breed has a few quirks that you might not be aware of. I wouldn't want you to take an unworthy horse.
So that's your best horse then. Got it. I like this one.
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because
I'm sure, Marcos.
everybody benefits, especially you. You've chosen the great Phobos. He's never let me down.
You know, I have a funny feeling that whichever horse I chose would have been called Phobos.
Meet me at the temple in Sami when you have your money from Duris. Ah, Efterpi. There's plenty of wine left to buy. Don't fret.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe's been taken. By who? Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road. Tell me where they went. In the direction of Itimena Beach.
The beach? Can she swim?
I'll get her.
Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Duris, Cassandra.
Oh, that's my BattleNet. My apologies. Alright, so it begins! Let's go! So these horses, if I remember right, I'm assuming it's designed the same as Origins, in that they can run as fast as the game can process the upcoming landscape. So in cities they run more slowly. I know Phoebe's in danger, but this is a video game. Should we pick up this quest real quick? I do remember this quest, actually.
You don't look so good.
I angered them, I think. The gods.
They're easy to anger. I wouldn't worry too much. That doesn't sound good.
It's possible. I hear they can be vengeful.
I used to worship Hermes at the Droorati cave. There are gods there too, you know.
In the cave?
They grant wishes if you bring them tribute. So everyone makes an offering and asks for something in return. Ah, no wishes of mine granted though. I'm running out of money and tribute. I'm poor myself, you know. I did something wrong.
You know Hermes. He can be a trickster.
It's true.
Oh, but there are many gods in this cave, all asking for different things. Go hear them yourself. You'll get my last tribute if you do. I need to know if they're real.
I'll go hear these. Gods.
All right.
Oh, I don't need to say that. She's the one who says it. Sorry.
Thank you. Remember, be careful where you step, Misthios. You'll be walking on holy ground.
Misthios means mercenary, if you don't know. Alright, we'll do this real quick, and then probably end the episode. I think that's how I'm going to handle this. There is loot. We will be wanting materials as we find them, I believe. What button is it that like pings everything in the cave? I forget. It'll tell me in a minute. But yeah, I remember like going through this cave when I was playing this for the first time on PS4 and being like, wow! I don't know why it wowed me, it just did. I'm like, oh wow, it's like a proper RPG. Even though I'd already played Origins, I knew what to expect. But I think I was really getting into it from an early point.
Someone dropped offerings here. Looks like they were trying to carry them away behind the statue.
Oh.
There's a draft here. A crack in the wall?
Let's explore the crack in the wall. We've got to slide through real slowly so we give it time to render.
They'll be watching.
Or whatever.
I need to be careful.
Alright. Torch goes out then. I don't know if lighting can actually... I don't think so. I don't think lighting attracts guards like it probably should. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Well, my first attempt at stealth was not successful. Not that it was necessary. So if you're ever looking to perfect this game, by the way, the most annoying achievement... The most... Hey, where's the nearest bush? There we go. The most annoying achievement is to complete all underwater locations. It doesn't have anything like Origins does, where you need to do literally everything, which I'm still working on. But yeah, all underwater locations. But you can get like a legendary item that allows you to have infinite breathing underwater, which is... I would recommend that pretty highly for that particular achievement. I don't know if I'm going to perfect the game a second time. I mostly just want to play it, you know? It's probably nothing. Just kidding. Wow, you guys are really non-observant. Huh? I'm a little over dodgy, I've noticed. I'm not the best at these sort of games. I guess you would call them Souls-light in that combat matters in terms of timing and dodging and stuff, so do bear with. But I find Assassin's Creed games aren't too difficult.
Bandits all along. People should have known something was off. And here's all their loot.
So yeah, bandits were, if you didn't catch the story here, bandits were hiding behind a crack in the cave wall and kind of like talking so that people thought the statue of a god was talking to them. This stuff's all over Odyssey. Bandits are like taking advantage of people, of their faith and stuff. Give me the loot. Alright, that's this location done. Let's get the heck out of here. I can't just leave it here. I saw it. I saw it. Gimme, 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 gimme. So yeah, one of my oh, what's the word? Doubts, I guess, about. Oh, hang on.
But I need your help. I'm poor. I have 4 hungry children and nothing else. I weave baskets for the market, but my cart is ruined. How can I repair it or sell my wares without it? Without you?
So, do we pretend to be, I guess it's Hermes, they said? Or do I stay quiet? It's probably best to stay quiet.
I need you to listen. Talk to me. Prove to me you're listening. I'll never turn away from you. Save us, please.
I mean, fine.
I'm listening, child of the
Oh, mighty God, I beg you, help me.
Your prayer is heard. You will find riches at your door sooner than you expect.
I knew you'd listen. My every sunrise and sunset is
Hermes, why do you sound like a woman?
Everything beneath my humble roof in Sami is devoted to you.
Yes, now go home and wait for fate to intervene.
I will, great God, I will.
Yes, fate will intervene to save you every time.
If money's what she needs, the bandit stolen loot will do just fine.
Okay, so this leads to another quest. Anyway, as I was saying, I have my doubts about this recording style because I feel like I wouldn't necessarily watch videos like this. But people watch VODs, like full VODs of people playing through games and stuff, and this isn't all that different, so if you are watching, I appreciate it. This episode is now coming to an end. We will just talk to this guy here to finish it off, and then I will wrap things up. Also, you may be able to hear some cars going past my window and stuff. I've got my windows open, it's quite a warm day. Apologies for that. I do not have a professional recording space.
No gods in the caves. Only bandits stealing people's hopes and Rahmi.
I knew it.
Did you?
Thieves.
I don't think you did.
No, you won't face Zeus's wrath. Maybe he'll take pity on you.
I hope Zeus bring his wrath on those bandits.
It's me.
Don't worry.
I'm Ref.
I brought mine. That should be good enough.
Alright, cool. Hungry Gods. That's that quest done. We're gonna get level 2? We are! What time is it? Alright. Let me just have a quick peek at the abilities. So how do we want to build our character? Do we wanna... I don't know why we've randomly got these popping up. Do we want to be more of an assassin, more of a warrior, or more of a hunter? Given how often stealth fails for me, I feel like I should probably at least start investing in the warrior tree, so let's get Spartan Kick. Which will be our first ability. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, do let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave it a like. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. Also, do bear in mind, this is my first time making a video of this particular style, unless I just decide to go ahead and not cut much out of it at all and call it a Let's Play. But either way, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.